The WWE Universe witnessed a moment of unexpected comedy, and, for some, sheer second-hand embarrassment. When the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, suffered a wardrobe malfunction on live television. During what was expected to be a dominant and fearsome return on Friday Night SmackDown, Lesnar's pants ripped mid-segment, exposing not just his undergear, but a rare moment of vulnerability for the otherwise unshakable UFC Hall of Famer and former WWE champion. It was the kind of thing fans typically expect from a lower-card comedy act. Not the unrelenting, no-nonsense powerhouse that has defined WWE's main event scene for 2 decades. And yet, as the world saw on live TV, even the alpha male of our species isn't immune to an embarrassing mishap. Let's break down exactly what happened, how the fans and Lesnar himself reacted, and what this means for WWE going forward. The Beast's SmackDown return. Built-up hype. For weeks, WWE had been teasing the return of Brock Lesnar. Following a controversial loss to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, Lesnar had disappeared from TV, with no official word on when or if he would return. Speculation was rampant. Was he taking time off? Was he retired again? Was creative waiting for the right storyline? Then came the announcement: Brock Lesnar would return to SmackDown in Denver, Colorado, not just to address his absence, but to respond to rumors swirling about a potential match with Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion, or even a long-anticipated showdown with Braun Breaker, WWE's new rising star. As the show went live, the energy in the arena was electric. "Brock! Brock! Brock!" chants echoed through Ball Arena as Lesnar's iconic entrance music hit. He stormed down the ramp, sporting his usual gear: tight black fight shorts, black gloves, his signature beard, and, this time, a new snug-fitting pair of tactical-style pants with stretch fabric. He looked ready for war, until things unraveled. The incident, when Pants Betray Power Lesnar entered the ring to confront Breaker, who had just won a match against Sheamus. The two titans squared off, chest to chest, jawing aggressively. The tension was palpable. Then, in classic Lesnar fashion, he grabbed Breaker and launched him with a belly-to-belly suplex that sent the younger star flying across the ring. The crowd popped. Lesnar snarled. The Beast was back. But as he prepared to hoist Breaker up for an F5, disaster struck. "Right!" The unmistakable sound of fabric tearing filled the arena, and cameras quickly caught the back of Lesnar's pants, splitting right down the middle, exposing his black compression shorts and leaving little to the imagination. At first, the crowd didn't react. It was subtle. But as Lesnar turned toward the hard cam, the rip became glaringly obvious, and the fans burst into laughter and gasps. Some even began chanting, "You ripped your pants! Holy pants! Suplexed too hard!" Lesnar, realizing what had happened, paused for a second. For a split moment, just a flicker, his usually stone-faced expression cracked into a look of disbelief. He looked down, adjusted the waistband, and seemed to mutter something under his breath before continuing the beatdown with business as usual. But the damage, to the pants and to Lesnar's typically unshakable aura, had been done. Backstage reaction. Even the Beast has off days. According to sources backstage, the moment caught nearly everyone off guard. Producers reportedly scrambled to decide whether to cut to commercial or shift camera angles. Referees on headset were told not to alert Lesnar directly, so as not to break the flow of the segment. After the show, several superstars were reportedly seen watching the replay on gorilla monitors, laughing in disbelief that Lesnar, of all people, had suffered such a visual blunder. One anonymous wrestler reportedly joked, "You've seen him break the ring. You've seen him break arms. But tonight, his pants broke him. Backstage morale was high, in part because Lesnar himself took it like a champ. Despite his reputation as a serious and sometimes intimidating figure, Lesnar was said to be in good spirits backstage. He even laughed about it, reportedly quipping, "Guess I finally found something stronger than me, my own ass." The online meltdown. Twitter has a field day. As soon as the moment aired, social media erupted. Memes, GIFs, and slowed-down replays of the pants-ripping moment flooded X, formerly Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok. Could WWE turn this into a storyline? WWE has long been known for taking real-life moments, even embarrassing ones, and turning them into comedic gold or long-term storytelling. Think of Seth Rollins' laugh, Batista's blue jeans incident, or even Titus O'Neil's infamous Greatest Royal Rumble slide. With Lesnar, however, the situation is trickier. His persona is grounded in dominance, legitimacy, and destruction. Humor doesn't typically align with his on-screen character, but there's precedent for lighter moments working in his favor. Fans might recall his 2019 Money in the Bank run, where he danced with the briefcase like a boombox, or his cowboy-hatted babyface era, where he actually cut some hilarious promos while still intimidating the entire locker room. If WWE wanted to, they could use this moment to humanize Lesnar, making him slightly more relatable, especially if he's transitioning into a mentor role for newer stars like Breakker, or facing more charismatic, mic-savvy opponents like LA Knight or The Miz. Imagine the promos those guys would cut. "Hey Brock, next time wear stretchy pants. We're entertainers, not action figures." Behind the Beast. Why this moment mattered. While it may seem trivial, Lesnar's pants-ripping incident represents something rare. A genuine, unscripted moment in a heavily controlled wrestling product. Fans love these moments because they pierce the armor of performance, reminding everyone that, yes, these are superhumans, but they're still human. It was a moment of levity in a show filled with tension. A moment of reality amid scripted chaos. And it worked. Because the truth is, even if you're a multi-time WWE and UFC champion, even if you've conquered The Undertaker's streak and held titles for a cumulative 600-plus days, sometimes your pants still rip. Conclusion. From humiliation to hilarious humanity. In the world of WWE, where characters are larger than life and moments are meticulously planned, Brock Lesnar's pants-ripping incident was a hilarious reminder that anything can happen, especially on live television. What could have been a career-crippling embarrassment for another superstar became, in the hands of Lesnar, a viral sensation and a reminder that even the Beast isn't invincible to the laws of physics. And polyester. The segment may fade in time, but the memes, they're here to stay.